Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. We are at week 133 of my keto journey. We're going to talk about this week. I'm going to give you a scale update, and we're going to once again talk about the mindset and what's going on upstairs. Let's go. Alright guys, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on for notifications so you never miss a video. I am the incredible shrinking Steffi, and this channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374, to conquer my food addiction, to be able to manage it and be in control for the rest of my life. I have lived my entire life as an obese person, so figuring out how to live a life as a healthy person, more mentally than physically, that is my goal and that is my focus on my channel. So if that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also, I do have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables. Come join us over there. I'll put that link below. So before we get into the scale update, the scale results for the week, I really wanted to just talk about the mindset again, the mental part of this journey, because it truly is the toughest part. I'm sure you can agree with me. And it's really where our focus needs to be, because if we don't fix up here, we're just, even if we lose all the weight that we want to lose, if we don't fix, like the reason why we got to our highest weight, then we're just going to end up gaining our weight back. That has been my history, my entire life. And it's because every single time I've started my weight loss journey over and over and over again, I've been successful, but then I'll gain my weight back because I never paid attention to what was going on up in my brain. So I really wanted to just talk more about it today. I just have some thoughts. I would love to hear your feedback on it as well. What kinds of things are you struggling with? I would love for you to put them down in the comments below, kind of start a discussion with it, because we really need to work it out. We really need to start trying to understand the way our mind works. So I try to teach my kids kindness. Like, that is probably the most important thing that I really want them to soak in, is just to be kind to others, and we always have our daily affirmations that we say in the morning before Ozzy gets on the bus. I am loved, I am kind, I am a good person, I can make a difference in this world by loving others and being kind. I am smart, I am funny, but most importantly, I am a child of God and I'm loved by Jesus so much. We say those every single day, every single morning, because I want them to remember those words, because they're so important. It's not just words, right? Like, we can make a difference by being kind, but I think we forget to teach kindness to ourselves. Now, I had a major setback recently. I wouldn't say major, but it was a setback. I gained some weight back, went through depression, and, still trying to figure things out now, but I had a setback, gained some weight back. I think it was like 13 pounds or something like that I gained back. Now, I tell you guys, I come on here and I say, I just went through this. I gained weight back. I failed. I went in reverse, and, I messed up. I made some bad, unhealthy choices. Would you tell me you are such a failure? Steffi, why would you do that? I'm so disappointed in you. I cannot believe that you messed up again. Like, what makes you think you're going to be successful? You keep messing up over and over again. Why are you even trying? Would you say that to me? I would hope there's no one out there that would say that to me, but I'm saying, like, the majority of people would never say those hurtful things to me to make me feel bad. So if you would never say it to me or someone else, why is it so easy to say it to yourself? How many of those things have you said to yourself every single time that you mess up, every time you're human? How many times have you said that to yourself? We need to stop, we need to treat ourselves with love and kindness just as we would someone else. I would never shame anyone else for making mistakes, or making the wrong choices, and for being human and messing up. I would never ever shame anyone else. So why would I shame myself? Why is it okay to do that? I've talked a lot on this channel about replacing those negative thoughts. So if any, negative crap pops up in your head, you have to quickly exchange it. You have to quickly replace it with something positive. I read something recently in a devotion that we not only have to exchange it with something positive, but we need to demolish it. We need to demolish it in its tracks, stop it in its tracks. So if that negative crap pops up in your head, you need to ask yourself right off the bat, is it true? Is it noble? Is it right? Is it pure? Is it lovely? Is it admirable? Is it excellent and praiseworthy? If it's not, demolish it. Stop it in its tracks. Get out your mental wrecking ball and take it down. It doesn't belong there and it has no authority over you. We cannot think of the things that are not true about us. If we want to be successful in this weight loss journey, we need to treat ourselves with love and kindness. It's so important. It's so important. And it is so hard. I get it. But I really want to focus on this more because I really feel like it's one of the most important parts of this weight loss journey is how we talk to ourselves and how we take in our feelings about ourselves. We really need to start treating ourselves with more respect and with more love because we deserve it. We need to stop expecting ourselves to be perfect because perfection doesn't exist except for Jesus. And so we need to stop expecting ourselves to be perfect because those expectations are too high and we'll never reach them. And we're just going to come out a failure and a disappointment. I read something recently, I think it was Dave Ramsey that had posted this. It said, success is not a gleaming, shiny mountain. It's a pile of mistakes that you're standing on instead of being buried under. You know, we go through the struggle because that's what makes us stronger. And we stand on top of it. We stand on top of all those mistakes that we made because we learned from them, right? And we came out on top instead of buried underneath. That is what success is. And I really want us to hold on to that because it is so true. We're going to make mistakes. We are always going to make mistakes. But as long as we just rise above them and we keep going, we keep fighting, we keep pushing, and we just keep going, guys, we are going to be successful on this weight loss journey. And in life, you know, like in every area of our life, we just have to keep pushing through and know that we can do this. We can do this. All right, guys, those are just my thoughts this week on mindset and just all the stuff going on up there. We just really got to focus on that and just focus on being stronger mentally because I really think it's going to help us. So let's get into this week's results. So let me tell you, the scale was stupid this week. Oh my gosh, so stupid. So I weighed in at 218.4 last week, and this morning I stepped on the scale and I'm 219.6. And so I'm up a pound, okay? Typically that's pretty much what happens after a week of fasting. I lost 7 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I did the keto egg fast and carnivore last week and lost 5 pounds. And I also lost 2 pounds the week before that. So 7 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I wasn't expecting a loss this week. I was hoping to just maintain. But yeah, I'm up a pound. Typical, normal, it's gonna come off. But let me tell you how frustrating the scale was. I told you guys that I was going to share with you my weight and the scale and like how it fluctuates and what it looks like day to day. And we're not gonna let it discourage us though. We're just gonna keep pushing through and know that this is a journey. You know, the scale doesn't define us, it doesn't, but I like to see that number. It keeps me going, it keeps me motivated. But I was gonna show you guys what it looked like. So the first day after I finished carnivore, Chris and I actually had plans to celebrate Valentine's Day together, and we went to Margarita's, a Mexican restaurant here. And it's just one of our places that we like to go. And I knew that I was going to have a cheat meal. So what I did though is I fasted for the entire day until dinner, which is super cool. That is an NSV for me because whenever I get into that mindset and I say, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna have a cheat meal. Well, it just can be a cheat day then. I'm gonna mess up. So why not mess up for every meal, you know? I didn't do that this time. I said, okay, I'm gonna have a cheat meal. And I'm not going to overdo it though, but I'm going to have what I want, but I'm going to fast all the way until dinner. And that's going to be the only thing that I eat. And that's exactly what I did. I did have some chips and salsa. I ate 1 steak fajita. And then I did have one of my favorite drinks, the Russell Rita. And so that was all I did. The next day I did gain a pound, which made sense. You know, I just came off egg fast and carnivore and then had some chips, you know, like obviously I'm going to gain some water weight. So I'm like, okay, I can deal with a pound. That's not bad, right? Well, just look at what I went through this week. So This is what I saw all week long. I got right back on track. I got right back on track the next day, jumped right back into carnivore and then into keto. But man, that scale was not budging. I ended up gaining 2 more pounds after getting back on track, probably because I confused my body. And maybe my body wanted to be at that weight, you know, because our bodies are going to do what it wants to do. You know, like if we do a week of fasting and then we jump back into keto or low carb, you know, like just a normal, healthy, clean eating, you may still gain some weight back because it's just that fluctuation. Your body's going to go where it wants it to go. But holy frustrating. I'm like, I gained 2 pounds by getting back on track, and then it would not budge. And then finally toward the end of the week, it started to come back down. So I lost the 2 pounds. So I'm still up that pound, but that is okay. I was hoping that I could actually have a loss this week to report to you guys. I always like reporting losses, but this is real life. You know, this is a real weight loss journey. This is what we deal with, and we just got to take it as it comes and deal with it. You know, like we're not going to let it distract us. We're not going to let it discourage us. We're just going to keep on going. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep trying to lose as much weight as we can while focusing on those NSVs. And you know, my NSV this week was that I fasted the entire day for my cheat meal, and also I got right back on track. You know, I didn't allow a trigger food to take me down, and so I had a great dinner with my husband. Enjoyed foods that I love, but I got right back on track, and I didn't let that scale discourage me. I mean, okay. Yeah, it discouraged me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was very discouraged by that number, but it didn't distract me. It didn't distract me from my goals and what my mission is. So I stayed on plan. We just kept going, and that is just what we have to do. Also, we had a pretty nice day this week. It was like 42, I believe, when Chris was here. So we all went for a walk, and the kids rode their scooters. So it was cool. It just gave me some hope that, you know, like, yeah, we're going to get some nice weather eventually, you know, and just to get out there. Now, yes, I can walk in the cold. Absolutely. I know it's just an excuse, but I am extremely sensitive to the cold. Ever since that I have lost all of my weight, 156 or something pounds, I am so sensitive to the cold. Like I can't stand it. And I live in Maine, guys. These winters are long. I'm so sensitive. So that's why it's just very uncomfortable for me to walk in the cold. I can't stand it. So I'm really looking forward to the nicer weather and just being able to enjoy my walks, you know. But I can do workouts here, you know, like I'm gonna start getting more active and working out here at home, finding some time to make that a priority, you know, making time for it, for what's important, because that is important. We gotta move our bodies more. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and join my support group on Facebook. So I actually filmed a what I eat in a day video today. So that will be up on Friday for you guys. So make sure to turn that bell on so that you're notified of my videos when they come out. All right, guys, I'll see you at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys. We not only, my cat's paw is like going underneath the door. Okay, just want to make sure I got that right, because I don't know if I did, I don't know. Hardy, hardy, ha. What else did I have? I'm gonna run out of battery. We need to stop expecting ourselves to be perfect, because perfection doesn't exist. Be on the lookout for that. Make sure to turn the, make sure to, because we really need to work it out. We really need to work it out. That's all, folks.